They had wheel lights.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I watched them for like all the way out and around the corner, and I'm like,
Interesting part of town. I used to live down there.
oh, did you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I lived on Blood Alley.
Well, it's tougher out here, isn't it?
It is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It
The
is.
homeless from Vancouver, they all just go to Surrey and hang out. No, it's
Actually,
like, yeah.
I felt that actually it was a lot easier living in the West End, really. But
It
the
is.
thing is there's really, I didn't find anything to do, but the people are actually quite pretty calm and
Gentler.
yeah, they are gentler. Yeah.
A lot more violent out here in
In
Surrey.
Gastown, I would walk for miles every day.
Yeah.
Every day,
No
I
problems.
walked. Yeah. Sometimes I'd walk halfway to the P&E.
No, but the Surrey crowd, I heard, for homeless, they come out here and they think it's going to be a piece of cake, and it's just like, what?
Yeah.
You're on the next train back to Vancouver.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know.
It's cutthroat, man. How about in the homeless community? Have you heard of like coronavirus cases?
No, I don't really hear much about it. I always carry one of those masks.
Yeah.
They're kind of they insist on.
Well, you have to have it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your beard is kind of a mask.
Well, it is.
You just flip the beard up and say it's a. This is 3M. Pardon? Yeah, everything's kind of unique on this bike. I like it.
It is, yeah.
I got lucky. Because my other one, it just didn't hold the charge that long, and it just wasn't designed right. The spokes were breaking, and I was pissed off. And you can't buy parts for it, so I just bought a new one.
Yeah.
And just keep that for a spare. It's awesome. So what's your plan?
Oh, not much. Just killing time. I'm always killing the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna force this bag of weed on you. You're a good guy, and you don't do hard drugs, do you?
No, I don't. No. Well, my dad was a bartender, so I know what it's all about. Eh?
Look at this.
Yeah.
All these big juicy buds.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you're gonna sell that to people.
Oh yeah.
Start flogging it off for
Yeah,
food and
it
cigarettes.
Sure, it's worth.
It's currency.
It's worth $1 a joint.
Exactly.
Yeah.
$1 a joint. You can get $5 a joint for that shit.
Oh yeah.
You give them a toke of that, they'll knock them on their ass.
Well, my dad worked at the Astro his life. Right?
At the where?
The
Astor.
Astor in Burnaby.
In Burnaby.
Yeah.
Right near Kingsway, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was at right by Metrotown and shit.
Yeah. He worked for the King Brothers and Vanguard and all those guys. Joe Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. And higher ups, I don't know.
I grew up right in that area.
Yeah. Did you?
Well, Asteroid Alley, you remember that arcade? Right on right on Sussex and Kingsway. It was right across the street from there.
Yeah, I remember that road. Yeah.
It was right by the plumbing place.
Oh yeah.
The Brothers or whatever.
Yeah. And then there used to, I don't know how it is now, but because I don't even know.
It's all ripped out.
I don't even know what Metrotown looks like.
Remember Sambo's? There was Sambo's restaurant with the tiger. Yeah.
I know where the rickshaw is.
The rickshaw, that's long gone, yeah.
It's what?
That's gone.
It is gone? The one on Kingsway?
Yeah, everything's gone.
It really?
Everything's gone. You would shit your pants if you went out there nowadays. There's nothing.
And like I say, I don't know what Metrotown looks like. I've never been there.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
compared to what I grew up there, so I know.
Yeah,
it's like really different.
On the commuter, I've probably gone through it, but I wouldn't know I went through it if I went through it, and I have gone through it. I'm sure because the commuter probably goes through it. But I don't recognize Burnaby anymore. It's too different. I lost track of it years ago.
And you've just been out here?
Yeah.
Just existing?
Yeah.
No news?
No.
You're like an Amazon tribe. You just find them after 50 years or
well,
100 years. They've never seen human.
Yeah, I've gone out as far as Aldergrove. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
How do you get out there?
Well, I walked.
Wow.
Yeah. It took me a few days, but yeah.
So where do you stay? Like?
Well, just wherever it's covered area. Just,
yeah. You got your spots.
Yeah.
The problem in Surrey, when you're sleeping, you're more vulnerable, right?
Well,
it's kind of.
Actually, if you're kind of sensitive to to, you know, the crowd. It's not.
You got to be
bad,
intuitive.
Really. I've been okay. So,
Yeah.
But I don't want to jinx my luck. But thus far I've been okay. You know.
Well, I think the reason that is because you're not doing the meth.
Yeah.
You're staying to yourself.
Yeah. I don't fraternize with the women and.
That'll get you in trouble.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And no outstanding debt, so that takes me off the hook. Really, you know. Yeah.
That's my theory nowadays. I got no debt.
Yeah.
And with all the Me Too bullshit, relationships are kind of touchy. You got to be a therapist to be in a relationship nowadays.
They're pretty good bunch, really. I mean, as long as you're sensitive and you just stay quiet. You know, you kind of keep.
Just don't mess with no one.
They're pretty much okay as long as you just don't give them any attention without being, you know, rude.
Yeah.
They're kind of pliable, really. Because I slept by them when they showed up last night and not paying attention to them. I survived it. You know, actually, I have more fear of the cops than I do the drug dealers. I mean, the drug dealers are actually I can deal with that. You know.
Yeah.
But the cops, it's a whole different story. I don't know. They're too hardcore. I can't handle it. I can't be near them. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, a lot of people have that.
Yeah.
Well, I seen that the other day. Some guy going through the recycling bins.
Yeah.
And the cop pulls over and starts questioning him. And it's like, dude, what do you think? It's going to go to the dump.
Yeah. Well,
it ends up in the garbage 90% of it.
Every time it's name, rank, and serial number. You know, it's kind of a monotony, really.
The same ones.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it except put your head down.
You can't do a damn thing.
Just put your head down and you're like the most vulnerable. That's messed up, bro. And there's no real way out.
No.
That's what I try to explain to people.
Yeah.
It's like,
you know, you gotta kind of trust in your luck, and if luck goes your way, then they're not interested. And if you go a length of time like I've gone, they stop bothering me. Really,
they know you.
They more or less let off compared to what it used to be, but they've just kind of, I don't know. They have been a little more aggressive lately.
Well, with COVID too, I'm sure there's a lot of stress.
I guess, yeah.
Everyone's stressed out.
Yeah, I don't know the issues, but I'm just one person, so I don't know. And they deal with many a day, so you know, I'm just one. My little issue doesn't really relate to everybody else's. So.
Well, just today at the U.S. Capitol, a guy rammed and killed a police officer with his car.
Really?
And then went to stab him and got shot. So we're doing all right up here.
Actually, even customs, that's nerve-wracking, you know, because they put you through the gate.
Well, you better not go to customs.
Yeah.
You go to customs?
No.
Okay, I was going to say.
No.
You show up customs looking like that, you're getting pulled in and getting the search.
They just, yeah, actually they would, because, you know. Because
oh, you're getting the cavity search.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they have a different way of doing things down there.
Well, America's totally like that, yeah.
Yeah,
it's way different.
They're different. I mean, I've always got along with them, but I mean, like a rubby like myself, they're not really overjoyed about it.
I wouldn't classify you as a rubby.
Well, yeah.
More of a mountain man.
Yeah, that's right.
You look like you just came out of Squamish.
Well, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've climbed Big Chief.
Yeah.
I've been in that.
You've been living in the bush for 12 years. Just tell them.
Well, yeah. I've been to the top of the world, you might say. I've been up Walloper Mountain. That's getting up there in elevation.
Whereabouts is that?
It's in the it's Thompson, Okanagan. It's in an elevation. I don't know.
Why were you hiking up that?
Well, I went up there to check their outpost. They have some kind of a little shack with some guy that does trading posts is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and along the way there was a grizzly and just the routine usual.
And you killed the grizzly with your bare hands?
No. We kept going. We kept riding.
Yeah. That's funny because that cop there, he just went. I seen him come up this way. He went left and down and around.
Oh yeah.
So he's seen us. And he just did the circle.
Yeah.
I was really impressed that Muslim couple brought you the.
Yeah. Actually, the bear I was talking about was a grizzly. It was 2.5 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was about
just a baby.
450 pounds, just a baby.
Yeah, that's tiny. Well, that's how I always tell Americans. It's like down there they got the alligators and the snakes and all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Like, you know, every body of water might have an alligator in it.
yeah. They got the crocs.
I think that's worse
Yeah.
than a bear.
Oh yeah,
Because these bears, you make noise, they don't really come after you.
yeah.
It's when you surprise them. That's why it's, anytime I'm ever working in the bush, I got my speaker with the
Yeah.
music, tie it on your belt and just keep it cranked all day.
Yeah,
It's a good excuse to have music going.
that's a good one.
It's actually not that good anymore. After the first couple of months, they sound great, but after you crank it,
yeah.
just kills
I guess
them.
That round cylinder thing, you got to program that, don't you?
This here, no, you don't program. That's just the speaker.
Oh, okay.
And then the music comes from the phone,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all Bluetooth.
Oh.
You know Bluetooth?
No, I'm illiterate to that stuff. I
All it
never
is on your phone, it's called Bluetooth. It's just to talk to
Yeah.
other devices.
I never got beyond the typewriter, so I don't know.
You're still on typewriter technology.
Yeah.
It would be like, have you ever seen the movie Encino Man?
I've heard the name, but
Yeah.
I can't.
It was a movie where like a caveman they found and they unfroze him and he came to life and then he was like living in the 20th century. All the new technology and stuff.
I've covered a fair bit in that area, but I don't. I do remember the name vividly.
Yeah.
I've heard the name so many times I can't remember it. But gee whiz, I can't remember the script.
Yeah, that was the basic gist of it.
Yeah.
Just a caveman that hadn't seen anything.
Uh-huh.
That's what it would be like. Show you all the new technology.
I know that the name's fairly big. The name I knew it in a second.
Yeah, that was Brendan Fraser was in that one. That was like the
Okay.
90s or something.
Yeah.
80s or 90s. Probably the 80s.
Oh yeah. I wonder if it has anything to do with Pelican Brief.
I have no idea about
Yeah.
Pelican Brief.
No.
No, Encino Man was just a stupid caveman movie.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your name?
Hmm?
What's your name?
Theo.
Seal? Seal, like a...
Like Theodore.
Oh,
Theo.
Theo. I thought you said seal.
No, well,
Like a walrus.
Gabby's call me Seal.
Seal, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got that right. I interpreted it. I knew it. Theo, my name's Don. That's good, buddy.
Yeah.
I hope you have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
I'm gonna get out of here and
Yeah.
hit the highway.
Oh yeah.
Let me lock up this shit. I hope everything works out for you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, but sell it for a couple, you know, even buy a pack of rollies.
Yeah.
You get that $5, buy a pack of rollies with that,
I think
roll that into joints and just,
Yeah, I think it'll be opportune.
yeah, $4 or $5 a joint. Trade it for food, trade it for a place to stay. You gotta find someone with a place and say, hey, I'll smoke a joint, let me stay tonight.
Yeah, yeah, it's good leverage.
It is.
Yeah.
Especially it's good weed too, you like it. You might even start smoking. That'll be a bummer.
Oh, I may.
You may indulge in one or two, huh?
Yeah.
All right, my friend Theo. You have a good night.
Okay, you too.
Enjoy your chicken sandwich.
Yeah.